except Tal came back. Now we're waiting for him. 10 members of my family were in the kibbutz. Unfortunately, 3 of them were murdered, including my father, my mother's sister Lilach, and her husband Evyatar. And 7 members of my family were kidnapped. My mother Shoshan, my sister Adi, her husband Tal, both their small children, Naveh, who is 8, and Yahel, who is 3 years old, and my aunt Sharon, and my cousin Noam, she is 12 years old. This is my parents' house. What's left of it. We started sending messages and seeing they replied them, we're hiding, we're okay, there are terrorists firing at us. And then around 10:15 was the last messages. My mother sent me a heart and my dad sent me, Yuvi, we are in very big trouble, I hope we make it, we love you. And that's the last message I received from my father.
I don't work in gardens either, but this is really nice.
So everything is complicated. They're back with us. They're finally out of their hospital and in the house. But you can still see the signs. You can still see Yahel is whispering. She's more and more finding her voice again. But still, when new people come, she'll whisper. Also, Naveh is more and more open and playing with people, but you can see it's gonna take them some time until they trust everyone around them. To talk about the messages they received through. I don't think any of us feel that anything is normal. They are eating more, they're playing more, they're having more control of when they go to sleep.
We did not know that he is alive, but now we know, and so there is a lot of...
Her head was not taken off. She was not shot, but her husband was shot. She was taken on a motorbike as a rug, hanging like that. She's an 85-year-old woman with back problems, so you can imagine how much it was. And she saw hundreds of people running towards her home, towards her communities, with guns, with sticks and with knives, and shouting "Itbah al-Yahud" and you know, Allahu Akbar. These are not fun moments. You know, these are horrific, horrific moments.
You know,
How did you find out that your father was alive?
from one of...
Reaction about finding out?
My mom is incredibly strong, she is resilient, she prevailed, but she has endured the most horrific thing. Within that, yes, as she said, the person that was taking her on the motorbike away from her husband that has just been shot did not wish to harm her, because he was trained to bring back hostages. And of course, it's easier to have a hostage that is not harmed. But we cannot talk about this in terms of good treatment. There's no good treatment when you take somebody viciously out of their home, when you've been trained to murder and rape and behead and destroy the possibility of fate in the human race.
Hostages that your mother was held with? How many of them were used?
My father is the most loving father. All of a sudden hear that he was seen alive. This is, you cannot explain it, but then we don't know if he is still alive. We don't know. The conditions there are horrific. My father is ill, is frail, he needs medicine. We know from other hostages that they didn't receive their medicine, that there was huge neglect. Next to Tamir, Ditza.
The feeling is, I cannot describe it with words, but only I always say is that every mother and father know the feeling of holding their son for the first time, the firstborn. When you hold your firstborn is unique experience, and this was like 10 times bigger than that, because I held my first, I have something to compare. So this is the rebirth of our family. Noam is very happy that we cannot say no to her, because when I said, Noam, go to this, he said, Dad, you know what happened to me? I cannot do that. And she knows that she can squeeze that lemon and she can pull up this card, this ace, but she's enjoying it. And we already started joking about everything.